Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so this is our gas chromatograph, or GC, and I would say this is our main analytical workhorse for analyzing essential oils. So you start with your essential oil sample, you put it into a small vial into the tray here, and then the syringe will suck up a portion of that sample and inject it into the instrument. The reason it's called a gas chromatograph is because once that liquid enters the instrument, it's vaporized into a gas. And then that gas is what travels through the column, which this is one of our columns. It looks like it's made out of copper, but it's actually made out of glass with a siloxane lining. It's a hollow tube, and it's about 60 meters long. So your sample moves through the column while it's moving
It goes through all of those little glass.
Yeah, it just goes round and round until it exits through the detector. So the oven's heating up while it's moving through, and your lighter constituents can move more quickly, and so they come out first, and then your medium, and then your heavy ones, and that's how you get your separation. So that allows you to see every constituent that's in your oil, and also exactly the amount of each of them that's in your oil. So then you can compare that to your standards.
Okay, so you have a set of standards, a book of standards, and then you would compare it to that to make sure that the oil is pure and what it's supposed to be?
Yes.
Okay. What happens if you find some that are not?
So that happens, and when it does, we will send it back to the farm or supplier we got it from. And sometimes they'll sell it to someone else, but we don't really, we don't have control over it once we've sent it back.
The farm will sell it, like one of the partner farms?
Our partner farms, yeah.
Will sell it to somebody else?
They have the option to sell it to someone else, because of course they still want to, they put a lot of work into it, even if it's not the highest quality, they want to.
So Young Living will only accept the highest quality. Mm-hmm. And who determined the highest quality? Was that Gary?
Yeah, so we've been building standards for 20 years, and like you were saying earlier, one of the reasons we don't publish our GC results is because we've spent so much time getting our standards. And that's the hardest part of this job, is having a good standard. So why would we just tell everyone the secret?
So if the standards were published, you're saying then it would kind of be like people could copycat it? Is that part? Okay.
Yeah.
It's like proprietary knowledge.
It's proprietary. And we've spent years developing
and Gary,
that knowledge.
30 years he was doing that, essentially. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So what's your favorite? Do you do all kinds of different oils in there then? Or?
Yeah. We do all the oils on this column, actually. And these columns will last a couple of years.
Okay. How many of these machines do you have?
So we've got one at each of our farms now. Our QC lab has, I believe, 3 or 4. And then in R&D, we've got about 6 of them. They're not exactly the same as this. We've got different types of detectors on the back ends, but we have 6 GCs running different types of tests with them.
Okay. Did you say you've been doing this for 4 years?
Yes, 4 years.
Okay. What's your favorite oil or product?
Peppermint.
Okay, and why do you think, would you use a different oil brand, do you think?
Would I use a different one? Probably not.
Because you've seen how clean these ones are?
Yeah, because I've actually tested them myself and I know what's in them. So.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, no problem.